Welcome everyone, friends, family, honored guests to my 10,000 subscriber special. Woo! Hello, fellow dabblers. I'm Jess Wagstrom, professional dabbler, and today we are dabbling in milestone videos. I wish I had I wanted to, okay, so I realized that the odds were good that I would actually hit 10,000 subscribers maybe a year or so ago. I was like, I should do something. I never do anything for my sub milestones. What I was going to do was like make a cake out of Skittles, 10,000 Skittles or some shit. That requires planning beyond this one's capacity to plan. So I figured acknowledging it at all is gonna be more than I usually do. 10,000 subscribers, that's a 5-digit number. I posted my first video to this channel on May 15th, 2012. That was 8 years ago. Before that, I'd had a different channel where I was posting mostly hoop videos. I started this channel as a way to have a fresh channel where I could post whatever I want. And now the most popular videos on this channel are hoop tutorials, so whoops. So after 8 years of this, just making videos like this, I finally hit 10,000 subscribers. I know that like these days on YouTube, 10,000 is nothing. If you start a YouTube channel and don't get 10,000 subscribers in your first 3 months, what are you even doing, right? But like, the fact that I've been at this for as long as I've been at this, it means a lot. I know it shouldn't, but the subscriber milestones matter to me because I'm an OG YouTuber. It's the thing that tells people that you're not just fucking around making goofy videos alone at your house, which is exactly what I'm doing, but like, people are watching them, so I'm validated. I think if I had known when I started this channel that it would take me 8 years to hit 10,000 subscribers, I might not have done it. I don't know if that's true. I'm not the sort of person who's like, I just do YouTube as a fun hobby. Like, I want it to be something more than just a hobby. I want it to be something that like helps me get some income and helps sustain me, but like, I also don't really care at this point if that happens or how long it takes, because some people care. You're watching this. If you're watching this, you probably care a little bit. So that's exciting for me. When I hit 3,000 subscribers, which was 3 years ago, September 2017, I bought myself a little plaque from Etsy, a little 3D printed subscriber plaque, because I assumed that might be the biggest number I ever get. So it took me 5 years to get 3,000 subscribers, but then only another 3 years, is that right? Am I mathing right? Yes. To get an additional 7,000 subscribers, which is exciting. It makes me feel like getting an actual YouTube plaque is plausible. Because literally that's like the only thing I want. Like, all I want out of life is a YouTube subscriber plaque. It's just like laying bare. Like, I'm not even going to try to pretend that I'm better than wanting a subscriber plaque. I want a subscriber plaque. I mean, this channel is really all over the place. Like, the topics of my videos are inconsistent. I get bored and like change what I'm doing with this channel all the time. I take really long breaks away from the channel because I get in these mental blocks where it's like I can't make a video for months for whatever reason. I start videos I never finish. Like, you guys should see the in-progress video backlog that I have. Maybe someday I'll finish some of those, but and not to mention, I have never since day one had a consistent upload schedule. I've tried. It's just not me, okay? I'm not a consistent uploader. And sometimes that is what causes my like month-long gap in making videos, is like the YouTuber I think I should be is not matching with the YouTuber I actually am, and so I just like, it's like I can't do it. It really sucks. But one thing that's never changed is how much I want to make videos. Like, I always have ideas. God, I have lists of ideas. You have no idea. I'm constantly thinking about making videos. I'm thinking about things that would make interesting videos. I'm thinking about like where to film and my setup and equipment and all of that stuff. It's like, even when I'm on those long hiatuses, that's always in my head because YouTube is like my favorite thing in the whole world. I love YouTube. I'm constantly watching YouTube if I'm not making videos, which is the more frequent thing. But I'm just like constantly inspired by all of the creators, not all of, some creators on this platform really suck, but like for the most part, there's just so many unique people out there making cool content like from their living room. Something that I keep coming back to in my life is this idea that even if you aren't putting consistent, regular effort into something, if you put in like smatterings of effort here and there over time, you're still going to reap something and develop either a skill or a following. Any effort is better than no effort at all. And I think the fact that I have hit 10,000 subscribers after 8 years, despite the fact that I am not consistently uploading and I am not consistently sticking to one topic on my channel, is a testament to that. Our society, and especially the internet, is really hung up on rapid growth. You gotta get your business from zero to earning you a complete living in 1 year, or you suck and you're not hustling hard enough. Just grind away until there's nothing left. Appease the algorithm. Email your followers 1,000 times a day. You don't want them to forget you exist for 1 second or it's all over. All of that traditional business advice, I just can't stick to it. I have spent a lot of money, sadly, on like online business courses. All this stuff that like at the end of the day, it just feels scummy to me, and I can't operate that way, and I can't make myself operate that way. I can only do what I can do. If you love doing something, do it, put it out there, and the people that connect with you will find you. And you shouldn't have to tie yourself in knots to make it happen. I'm very big on organic growth. I'm very big on slow growth over time. And not just with business, but with everything. As an example, every so often I get inspired to do some sort of sewing project. And when I say every so often, I mean like years might go by between the last time I decided to sew and whatever it is I want to do right now. And I'll pull out my sewing machine and my scraps of fabric, and I'll learn how to make whatever it is I'm making at that time. And I personally don't consider myself to be that great of a sewer. Like if I were sewing constantly every day, and if I were actively like watching tutorials and reading books and trying out new skills, I would definitely be a much better sewer than I am right now. But every time I pull out my sewing machine and I dive into whatever has my interest at that time, I realize that my well of sewing knowledge is not as empty as it feels. All of those past projects have given me some knowledge or information or value to work with when I'm creating my new project, even if it's been a long time and I don't remember every single thing. I'm not starting completely from scratch. I've got a little jar of know-how, and whatever skills I pick up on this current project are eventually, hopefully, going to help me with another project whenever I get around to sewing again. And I think there is a lot of value in picking things up and putting them back down as they pique your interest, rather than just like beating yourself up over doing it every day, getting in your 10,000 hours, you know. I think there's value in just enjoying the little shiny bits and bobs of your hobbies and interests without having to fret over whether or not anything's going to come out of it. I realize this runs directly counter to what I just said earlier about desperately wanting a subscriber plaque, but if that were really all that I cared about, I don't think I would be encouraged to keep coming back and turning on the camera and making the videos that I make, because each video that I make represents an idea that I found interesting enough to spend hours researching, scripting, filming, editing, and then releasing into the world. Each of those videos adds another little layer to my skill set for my YouTube hobby. There's so much pressure on us to just like, how can you monetize this? How can you do this and that? But I think like, if you enjoy sewing and you go to the store and buy some fabric just because you think it's beautiful, even if you don't know what you're gonna make with it, if every time you look at that fabric, how beautiful it is and makes you happy, then who cares? Obviously there's a limit. If you open your craft room and you're just stressed beyond all reason, then you might want to destash a little bit. But if you have something, even if it's not doing the thing that you are supposed to use it for, you are still getting value out of it if it makes you happy, if it brings you any joy. And I've really embraced that recently, which is why I've set up my bookcase all with my pop figurines, because what value do pop figurines serve if not to just like hang out and make you happy when you look at them? I think that's what makes being a dabbler so enjoyable. If you are also a dabbler, you know what I mean. Just like dipping your toe into all of these hobbies and skills and projects and seeing what you like about them without feeling like you have to make it your whole entire life. Obviously by this point you've probably realized this isn't a how-to video on how to get 10,000 subscribers. It's kind of a joke because I think most people would prefer to get 10,000 subscribers faster than 8 years. One thing that I appreciate almost more than having 10,000 subscribers is having a small handful of people that I know will watch all of my videos no matter what they are because they're subscribed to my channel for me, which blows my mind. It's so nice to know that whatever the fuck I feel like making will be watched by at least this handful of people. It gives me a lot of freedom to enjoy the process of just creating videos that interest me. For this 10,000 subscriber special, I would like to shout out a few of the people who I notice regularly comment. There have been some people recently that have started commenting a lot more on recent videos, but the people I'm gonna name have been around for a while. I want to give them some special props. Mostly just so you know that I see you. If you comment regularly, it means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. So I'd be remiss if I didn't call out my mom who watches all my videos and tends to comment on them. My little sister also watches and will comment from time to time, so hi guys. My friend Megan always watches and comments and has even starred in a few of my videos. But then there are like the total strangers who aren't obligated to, you know, pay attention to what I'm putting out on the internet. And those people are Pink Cosmo Crafts, Fizzy Lifting Drink, Linda BB, hi Linda, I see you, and my OGest commenter. You have told me how to say your YouTube name before, but it doesn't matter because in my head it's Tasty McTaste. That's how I say it to myself every time. Tasty McTaste always leaves a comment pretty much every time. I know that no matter what I post, Tasty McTaste is gonna roll up with a comment. And it's not just like a great video sort of thing, like Tasty McTaste leaves like a paragraph of how the video impacted them and made them feel. It's just so nice to know that you're there. So thank you. I crown you with the title of most dedicated commenter. Everyone else I named also gets a committed commenter crown. Wear them with pride. And if I didn't name you specifically, that doesn't mean that I don't notice you, especially if you're commenting regularly. Those are just the people that have been commenting the most consistently for the longest amount of time. And they're the people I think of when I make any video. It's like, I know at least those people will watch this video, even if it's total hot garbage. So thank you. I guess by way of giving some advice, since I did clickbait advice in this video. If you are starting a YouTube channel and you want to grow quickly, then by all means have a consistent upload schedule, pick a theme and stick to it, niche down, upload regularly, post on all the social medias that you've posted a video. That'll help. But I want to offer the idea that there is value in doing YouTube however you want, even if you would like it to be successful, because even if you're not doing the consistent upload schedule and making sure your branding is on point and all of that from day one, you will still pick things up here and there, especially if it's something you love. And every time you come to the table, you're getting a little better, your skills are improving, and it might not happen all at once. It won't. If you just kind of accept the idea that it might take a long time, but it's going to be a lot more fun, a lot more rewarding, a lot more freeing, a lot less stress, I think there's a lot of value in slow growth. I have been taking this time to really kind of recenter and refocus on what is important to me. What are my values, especially as far as YouTube is concerned? Not constantly stressing about it or having to stick to a specific schedule or deadline is important to me. Not trying to specifically meet the expectations of others and just making the videos that are fun to me, that's important to me. Doing that has gotten me this far. So what grows out of it might surprise you. I'm thrilled beyond all reason to have 10,000 subscribers. I do desperately want that 100,000 subscriber plaque, but it's okay if it takes me another 10 years to get there. I just really hope YouTube still exists and is still offering them in 10 years if it does take me that long. They've already changed the design once. It stressed me out, but now I like the new design. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm nowhere near 100,000. Here's to dabbling. Here's to 10,000 subscribers. And here's to whatever happens next. A big special thanks to my patrons, who are beautiful, wonderful people who got to see this video early before I actually hit 10,000 subscribers maybe. Who knows how long it'll take me to edit this. If you want to support my channel, if you want to see early videos, if you'd like to have your name appear at the end of the video with me singing your praises, then you can check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have been Jess Wagstrom, professional dabbler. Today we were dabbling in subscriber milestone videos, but who knows what the next video might be about. I hope you are having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you the next time I make a video. Goodbye!